Below Pro.
Featuring Will from Skills Limited.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Below Pro. Jason's off at work today, so I've got a special guest with me in recording today. I've got Will Bartley from Skills Limited. How's it going, Will?
It's going pretty well. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to recording this game.
Not a problem. Well, so I'm really glad that I could bring Will in on the show because he's me and Will used to live together, and a lot of our downtime that we had, whenever that was often just playing video games.
Yep.
And Will is like just renowned with the Dark Souls series.
Yeah, so I got into the FromSoft games like maybe when I was like 16 years old. My buddy Jake introduced it to me, and like most people, he's like, this game is impossible. You're going to hate it. I was like, why would I play this game if I'm going to hate it? But after a couple months of playing Dark Souls, I really got into the series. Kind of lost interest in Dark Souls 2 like most people did, but
Right.
I got into Bloodborne, and it just stuck with me. If you guys haven't played Bloodborne yet, I would say, I don't say this often about systems, but since it's a PS4 exclusive, that is a game you should buy just for the sake of playing. You should buy a PS4 just for the sake of playing Bloodborne. It's absolutely fantastic.
And you know what? Check out Will's channel as well, Skills Limited. I believe you do some episodes of Bloodborne on your channel
Yeah, I
as
think
well?
we've got about 12 out there right now. We might revisit the series eventually, but we're picking up a few different games.
Right. Okay. So, character building, the favorite part of anybody's Let's Play, am I right?
Oh, of course. So we gotta make a name, and we're gonna do the Skills Limited style.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pick a letter, then you're gonna pick a letter until we have
Oh.
a full name.
What the
So I'm gonna
fuck?
start with R.
Okay, we're going O.
Oh. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna go with Y with Roy. Okay.
T.
D or D.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick N.
A.
Whoops. Oh shit.
Q?
Yeah, we're going with Q.
Oh, there we go.
Roydnak. We good with that?
Yeah,
I think that's
I-
a great name. All right.
That's an interesting system.
Are we a boy or a girl?
Well,
This being 2016, we have the choice.
are you a boy or a girl? Well, Pokemon has never gotten it right. I don't think we should either. Let's go, girl.
Yeah? All
Yeah,
right, sounds
girl.
good. All right, I'll let you pick everything.
Oh,
Because
no.
I know you don't know this game very well.
Oh, fuck.
So I'll let you kind of decide what we are. So warriors, knights, and wanderers are like the physical type fighters.
Right.
Thief is a little bit more intelligent, can cast some spells, and is very dexterous and, like really fast hits. Basically, D&D classes
Yeah.
is what you're getting right here, okay? So, Hunter is a terrible class. That's the one that I won't let you pick.
I want that one.
And Deprived, we can play Deprived if you want.
Oh, really?
As you can see, well, it's an accurate name for what the character is. Literally just a club and a wooden shield.
Oh, my God.
So yeah, we've got a bunch of different classes here. So why don't you go ahead and pick one, Denny?
You know, when it comes to, like, D&D and stuff like that, I've always been partial to the healing classes. So let's go Cleric.
Awesome, man. I love Cleric, and honestly, miracles in this game are absolutely broken. Like it's a little bit crazy.
So we should survive quite a bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna have some heal spells going on. Later on, we're gonna be able to throw thunderbolts at enemies.
Right.
It's we basically become Zeus in his most traditional form.
Okay, Master Key.
Master Key.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I love it. That's the one that I was hoping you'd pick. All right, this is very slim or slim.
Let's go large lower body.
Tiny head.
Tiny. You know what? That's the one.
That's the one. All right. Who do we want to be?
Oh, Jubilant Katarina.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that what we
damn.
are?
She's jubilant
All right.
indeed. What are the
The hairstyles are just awful.
this game? The character looks atrocious.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Oh, wait till the game starts. What do you want? Let's go pigtails.
I agree.
Yeah, pigtails.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, we
Jesus
can change
Christ.
the color of it too.
Oh no.
We should definitely go like
I-
silver.
Yeah. You know what? That's
Oh wait, dark purple.
dark purple.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like that.
yeah. There's
All right.
there's always been something about dark complexion people with red hair. It's just always like a little weird. I don't know. So I'm kind of glad you went with purple as opposed to like red. I apologize to anybody out there with dark complexions and red hair.
Just all the hate comments stacking up in the bottom.
We don't even have that many people to hate me.
Oh, man. So for those of you who don't know, this game actually has incredible lore. I hear a lot of people talking about it online, being like, Dark Souls doesn't have a story. I don't understand why people love it so much. To those people, I would highly encourage you to look into the item descriptions within the game, because there is extremely detailed world structure to how this game works. And beyond that, for those of you who haven't played this game before, the design of the game itself works in spirals, descending and ascending. So every single level, you'll basically be working downwards or working upwards for hours, and then you'll open up a shortcut and you'll be right back to the start of it. So the game loops back in on itself using these spirals, and in this way, the game was actually able to utilize a smaller data file, but make the game feel a lot bigger based on the sights of the world. So it's very different from what you get from a game like Witcher 3, for instance, where Witcher 3 is just this ever-expanding coastal world, you know what I mean? And you just travel from one place to the next, and you fast travel everywhere.
Right.
You'll see in this game, like, it's a very small structure if you search up the 3D map online.
Yeah, I think I have seen
It's
that.
just stunning how big the world is.
Yeah, you don't need a whole lot of space. You can make a cage a home, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So of course, Will is like, well, how long have you been playing this series? Like, since it came out?
I wouldn't say since it came out. Probably the year after that. I think
Okay.
Dark Souls came out in 2007. So I picked it up in 2008, I believe, and then I tried Demon Souls. Didn't really stick, but I've been playing it ever since. So it's been about 8 years now. I've done about 4 run-throughs of Dark Souls 1, 1 run-through of Dark Souls 2, I think 14 run-throughs of Bloodborne, just to put it in perspective how great Bloodborne is in the series. And Dark Souls 3, I think I'm on my 4th run-through now. So, yeah, that's what I've been up to with this series.
Wow. I didn't realize it's been out for so long.
I know, and look how beautiful it is. Like, the cinematics are just absolutely stunning for the time period, and the gameplay itself, too, although it leaves a little bit to be desired at times.
Yeah.
I find the simplicity of the combat style is what's so interesting, because, you know, this is a game where you're going to die a lot. I'm not even going to be shy about that.
The game is renowned for that.
Absolutely, yeah. And, but it's so interesting that it's really just a combination of, like, 5 buttons that will help you win the game.
I also apologize to everybody. I keep fiddling with the volume of the game. I'm happy it doesn't come up on the capture.
Yeah, that'd be awkward. We always think about that too. Sometimes we actually leave the mouse on the screen, and for some reason, sometimes it shows up, and other times it doesn't. And by the end of like a 24-minute recording session, we're like, oh,
Nah.
the mouse has been right in the center of the screen the
Oh,
whole time.
do you guys ever get like any comments on that sort of thing?
No, not really. Keeping in mind, like a lot of our comments so far is like friends that have watched the video, a couple other YouTube channelists. But yeah, we haven't really hit anything mainstream yet. So.
Right. I know I've commented on a few of your guys' videos where I'm like, the sound's off.
Yeah, we had a lot of issues with sound at the start of our recording sessions. We've gotten quite a bit better now.
Well, that's good.
But dealing with echoes is a bit of an issue with the new space that we're in.
Yeah.
So probably going to soundproof the room, and it'll
Yeah.
be very bleak and dark and sad. But hey, we'll have video games.
You do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And Will, tell me, have you ever played any of the Darksiders games?
I have, actually. I've played both the very first Darksiders and the one where you play as Death. I've beaten them both. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, the reason I bring that up is I was looking for Dark Souls when I had heard about it,
Yep.
like the first time. I ended up purchasing Darksiders by mistake because I couldn't remember what the name was.
Oh.
Oh, it's quite the different game.
Yeah, it is quite different. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up, too, because the really cool thing about this game that I was going to get to when I was talking about controls is that instead of your character getting stronger and stronger, it's you as the player that's getting better at operating the world. Unlike Darksiders, and I would say Darksiders 2 more than Darksiders, but Darksiders 2, it's just a matter of what level you are.
Yeah.
That really makes you good at the game, and I find that to be a little bit disappointing. Those games aren't as rewarding, and the one thing I can say for sure about the FromSoft series is that these are some of the most rewarding games you'll play. You'll do boss fights that last for 10 minutes by yourself, but when you win, it's just the most like ecstatic feeling in the world. It's just absolutely stunning. I really don't have words to describe how good it feels to beat a boss in this game, and it always feels like you are going up against the biggest odds, and that it's going to be impossible. You'll see, like in the first like 5 minutes here, the first boss that you fight is just
it's
massive.
Oh God. But yeah, like the like you were saying before, this game is very rewarding, and like it increases player skill as opposed to character development or enhancement, and I think that's reminiscent of like a lot of old games. Like,
Yeah, I agree. Like Super Mario.
yeah, exactly.
Go right back to like this, like the key. Well, what people identify as like the flagship of gaming, right? Like just the very first Super Mario. It was about you getting used to the mechanics of the game and just adapting.
Yeah, and games were hella hard. Fuck.
Yeah. When I think about how many times I die in the Dark Souls series, I always think back to the first times that I played Super Mario, and I'm like, man, I don't even die that much. So why do I get so frustrated?
Indeed. So. Okay, so what do we got here? What's going on?
I got a broken short sword.
That is fun.
Sucks, but we're gonna light a bonfire here. So, yeah, you light a bonfire. When you die, you get respawned at the bonfire. And we're about to see the first boss here. Oh, by the way, get used to slow opening doors now, because that's the entire series.
Oh, God.
Alright, so this is really cool, actually. You can, something I'd like to point out is, like, the weary player will be very successful in this game. The ones that charge right in, you're gonna miss a lot of things. So if I back up and look up, you can actually see the boss up there.
Crap, I never noticed that.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other games where you are about to fight a boss like this, typically the boss would kind of just spawn in through a cutscene, or they would just kind of jump in. You know, like they just phase into the game.
Yeah.
But this is really cool. We're gonna watch this, okay? So we're down here, and suddenly, boom, comes right in. He was programmed there already. Now this fight is actually impossible. Well, not impossible, I shouldn't say that, but
incredibly difficult.
You'll be dealing like 4 or 6 damage per strike, and he's got like 800 health, so you'll be there for a while. So we're gonna pick up our shield, and we're gonna equip that now. There we go. And now we can defend. Oh, we don't have the shield up.
Great.
Ah! Come here. Alright. Yeah. Get the mace. Equip that.
The exciting...
So one thing I'm not doing is showing you guys the notes, but the notes, this is a really good and well-structured tutorial for a game, and you don't normally find that in a lot of modern games.
No, yeah, it really teaches you how to play, but you know, it's another tutorial. Also, this white light's friggin' misleading at this part.
Yeah, because every other time you see a white light in the game, almost all of them are
bosses.
Our bosses, yeah. So as you can see, I've played this game quite a bit.
Yeah, so I think the goal with this this session of Will and I playing this is going to be just like, whoa, hey, what?
All the hate comments.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
Oh.
Awesome. Thanks for the key. Yeah, you didn't need to kill him though. I'm just kind of an ass like that.
Yeah, you got the job done. It went fast. It was whatever.
Oh, okay.
Let me see here. Like,
so you can see, like, there are limitations to the design systems of the games at that time. Like, there are a few things that will happen that, yeah, you just can't really control. Alrighty.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, there's. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but like, I suppose it's the elements that make it hard are like when you can't see enemies and then they get the first hit on you, like that element of like having to always be wary is, well, it really gets ingrained in you, and that's the way you have to think, and if you're gonna live through this game.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, like a comment like that where it's like you don't see the enemies. You can actually see everything before it happens. You just need to be careful, right? Like,
yeah.
You can see here, I walk in with my shield up. I turn around the corner and I see there's a guy in there. Not only that, but I see he's more heavily armored too. So there's a good chance he's probably got a little bit more health. Yeah, and you can see right there that was a correct assumption.
Yeah. So it's more of that you really have to be wary of the guys you can't see for plebs like me. Oh,
all right, that was a parrying tutorial. So this is a really great example of the tutorial, just like really showing you how the game mechanics work. Oh, whoops. Okay, so this one's just telling me how to use my spells. Let's see here. Equip it in the offhand. So these are miracles here. We have heal to start out with, And it's a very slow cast, so right away we learn maybe this isn't the best thing to heal with when we're doing a fight, right? Because it just takes a long time and you can't move. Now when I traverse this light, there's going to be a note on the ground, and it's going to say try plunging attack. And you'll see here how much damage that does.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, time to get some...
So, Will, what's your most hated enemy in this game?
Oh gosh, that's probably the... Oh shit, hold on. Big butt.
Oh, booty.
I'd have to say the... oh, what's it called? The Witch of Izalith?
Oh, yeah.
Or the tree... I forget what the actual... Oh shit, I tried to get some invincibility frames there, it didn't work. Die! Alright, dead. It's just a... It's the only thing in this game that's a real puzzle boss / trial and error. And it's very depressing to see in such a well-structured game. You literally... there's just no way your first time fighting that boss that you won't die.
Yeah.
Unless you have watched like very specific tutorial videos online, and that's not something you should have to do. And this game really prides itself on the fact that you don't do that with most bosses. You learn from your mistakes, of course, but you can beat a boss if you're very careful and you understand the mechanics of the game. But that boss specifically, no, it doesn't matter. You'll just die. So that'd probably be my least favorite. There's also that very first boss we just fought. There's 2 more versions of it. Oh. And that's another thing that I'm not a huge fan of in this game. But in any case, we'll probably end this here because we're heading into the next section of the game.
Yeah. Will, you were reading my mind.
Yeah. Awesome. Fantastic. So, anyways, I guess we'll catch you guys next time. And
yeah, we'll see you guys later. Crow.